just extremely numb to it because we're not seeing an average of like over 2 on some of these maps, but like he's still in the 1.5 per map rating range. It's just like totally ridiculous numbers. So
washed.
Yeah, honestly, old.
How could you claim it? Magic's, he just walks out. We got an entire team of bigs sat outside and nobody's just watching for the walkout.
Oh man.
And that's the problem when everybody's got a job.
That's true.
You need one unemployed friend to keep everything together. In this case, Searson's able to jump the bomb over.
Oh my God, he actually almost did it.
But hey, he gets away with it. Bomb plant for Searson. Now everybody's tucked on long. We're going to get the flank around from Shiro. And this flank is a beautiful clean tap. Shiro individually looking great. Taking this team to a whole other level.
He knows about 2, and now he might know about all 3, but man, he's just not letting him get away either. Prosus alone, 1. That's pretty funny.
Easiest ace of his life.
I don't think he's not the guy you want to power up right now on your
right. And you see him laughing too. Like all you need to do is remind Donk how easy life is 3 rounds into the game. Now there's a scope on him, so we'll see if he goes back at it with Searson holding the angle. Too funny.
The one thing that everyone sort of noticed about him was that he just never stops moving. And I think that's like the reason he lived in that round, for example. Like he just, no matter when he's taking a fight, he is also very hard to hit because he just doesn't stop shifting around, running back and forth. He might have stayed in the same area, but you never see the same donk twice.
They try to open it, doesn't go fully, still Tabson able to get a glimpse of Chopper and stop him. Sontic, solo duel, loses out. And we'll see if Crimbo can get the ball rolling at the A site throughout this Anubis T side. You know, Biggs, no chump on Anubis, but Crimbo on A is something we'll keep an eye on. Donk has to forego the mid control. Shiro, great amount of damage here. Look at the HP, it's perfect for Donk to come out. Catching the double kill. And with the 17 health left on the 2 remaining members, there's still a chance because Tabson gives the cover. Crimbo holds for the heaven peak that Magic's nearly gives him. And as he baits out the shot, they...
Fit as an org lately. You know, they win TI for the second time, second team in history to do it. Ooh, okay.
Just bathing in success.
Yeah, they really are. But this is nice from Big. Okay. Pros like, what are we watching? Yeah, they won the last one just a couple months ago. And then they get Donk on this team, and then they win Kato, like right off the back of that. So they're looking for what I'm going to call the Valve Grand Slam, winning TI and a major.
Okay.
Yeah, back to back.
Now that's esports history in the making.
It would be, yeah.
And that's a level of history that could very well never happen again. So,
yeah, that would be a hard one to match. Yeah.
It's a good day to work for Spirit, I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
But Launders, there's a little success here for Big. So for the Germans cheering them on, there you go, boys. Second round made possible. Prosus with the 3-piece coming at the B site, catching Chopper on the lurk, making sure that, you know, we've seen openings happen here for Big. We've seen bombs go down, but it's just the state of Spirit's retakes that seem too ferocious. This is finally just a nice clean round from Big from start to finish.
For sure. And I mean, the way they won their one and only other round was in similar fashion. They had to fight. It was not as clean, but they had to come and take a bunch of duels, which they won. So big one for Prosus here, of course. Any day you can take down Donk is a good one. And they still can do that, and they could still get somewhat back into the half, but like odds of the game are just so low, not having any T side really to speak of outside these 2 rounds. Even with 3 in total, it's like it shall be a struggle.
Coach Halley is somebody that I feel like we really don't know much about. Obviously, the classic conversation with coaches and how much we give credit to them or how much they deserve, etc. But Halley deserves extra credit this year because he's already played in the server for Spirit at the Blast groups, right? Anybody who's wondering why Spirit are at the Showdown and not already qualified, well, they had that 2-player stand-in issue, the visa issue that kept Magix and Donk out of the groups. And Hallie decides to play. And he played as if he was Donk. The level of confidence he had when he went for his peaks. You know, it wasn't a coach hiding in a bomb site out of place. It was a coach trying his absolute damnedest, leaving it all out there. And, you know, he got more than one kill.
Someone was quoted as saying he's going to try to play like Donk, and that was like something we laughed at, and he actually did.
He tried. Shout out Hallie one time.
Oh, man. They try to go fishing for the Searson lurk.
And they find Magix on the secondary op. So Magix showing he's got this bomb site locked down. With or without Donk, he's doing work. And with him in this one, it's good. Donk on the big green scope to Tabson. And the final round of the half will conclude with Crimbo trying to post 1v4. Getting Shiro first is nice, but no bomb possession's problematic. Lots of time, though. Anytime Crimbo's got a minute and 100 HP, and in this case as well, a full belt of utility, I'll stay sitting up straight. This is where he's really made a name for himself, and he's going to go back to long, where Chopper's just been giving him a slight jiggle. Peeking on intervals, now confirming Crimbo's over here.
And they're going to organize around that. Yeah, biggest problem is just not having the bomb. CTs don't have to spread the map. See what he could do.
Smoke fades. He throws his own out onto the smoke. Oh, and Zontix, let's play it like them. You can try.
Okay, start swinging.
Ooh, nice shot from JDC, but of course Donk's close enough to trade it. Bomb on Chopper to go join Magix. They've got a little lurk smoke to get out from long. Crimbo fast flank with the Berettas. Tabson's positions found out, and the CT pistol could be where Big tried to mount some sort of a comeback. Regardless of scale, it's a little better than nothing. Magix on the retreat as he's getting chased down. Doesn't have the bomb, can't just straight up leave. But he can keep those stats high if they do continue to come at him. Magic's looking for the thread to pull on, but they know. You're down 210. You can't afford to throw this one, so they'll play it hyper passive. Crimbo to the commitment is the next one to fall out. 3 to clear it. Let's go big. Again, maybe not looking for the upset against Spirit, but just looking for a formidable fight. One that doesn't put them in the barrel of teams we've laughed at as they attempt to fight Spirit. Good shot from JDC to kick it off.
Yeah, and another couple of kills here from Tabson. That is huge. So that's a third. There won't be a buy for Spirit because they also denied plant. Donk will get a deagle though, just cause. To be honest, if I was Donk, I would never Glock save ever in my life. I would buy at least a deagle minimum every round.
I wouldn't even make him buy it himself. I would just make sure somebody's buying it for him.
Somebody, yeah.
They'll go for the
Copper
group
has
up
to pay a
outside of
rental
B.
fee every day just to play with Donk.
Worth,
yeah.
It has been. See if this flashbang's worth it. We got one on Magix. The one flash to rule them all. First player's going down. JDC couldn't have been easier. He's got a teammate. Yeah, can't expect too much from the Glocks. Full house on the little peek out of JDC playing the risk, but happy to fall into the safety of his bomb site right after.
Falling back into just a very tight default to see what kind of game Big want to play right now. It's a feel out round here from Spirit. Ending B, though. You can just see it.
Right now, they've got 3 players corralled inside of A as well, right? Great Molotov for camera to get the mid player over.
Oh.
And then Donk comes through with 1 entry. Second one's not his. Magix has got him pinned behind pillar. All's good. They've wrapped that B site perfectly. Zontic's falling to the flank as Crimbo's hot on his heels.
That's
There's still legs on it.
There's 2 spotted.
And we had seen wonderful CT retakes coming out of Spirit. Will they throw themselves at the first attempt big?
This is possible if they take out Chopper, that's for sure.
Flash for Dark.
That's their one chance. Oh!
He's blind.
The flash was so good.
Ain't that something? Chopper blind, nails the headshot, and gets Spirit right back to winning ways. So 2 rounds for Big to start the half, and Spirit have already punctured through.
Yeah, as soon as they get good guns. You see the difference right there, right? That's Donk's 20th kill. It's this simple attack. They swing just like he does, right, to defend the site. This is not a play that Donk wouldn't make himself, that JDC did. They just can't win the duel. There's no defending the B site unless you take these big swings right now. At least that's what the meta tells us, so. They just got a problem if they can't stop him.
Timing to slide out last round, you know, started to unravel it a little bit later than, say, the camera players, but he was still trying his damnedest. This time playing around with Searson, keeping him preoccupied. We're going to get Shiro to play the front of this dark peak into Prosis. Pistol first. Chopper going to draw out the rounds. Donk actually getting the kill with the Glock of all things. Now you've got Donk on an M4 and Shiro's op still in play. The same Molotovs they've still used on the plat as Donk swings, gets the kill. And that's going to cause JDC to go firing. His rifle control is excellent.
Okay.
That last little burst to drop the AWP as it was looking to hunt him down is what makes sure bomb can't be planted.
He probably thought his days were numbered, that I'm going to get 2 max. Donk, that...
JDC to the flash with the aggro. Magic's looking to keep him pinned in, though. JDC and Prosis still with 2 smokes and an incendiary at the minute mark in this B site. And shout out, excuse me, Tapson, because he's been doing a great job in middle, keeping Chopper at bay every time he's tried to get in for these splits. He's dueling with him again, and he will pick it up. Labored attempt from Chopper nets them nothing. Team Molotov, but at least it gets extinguished. Still, smoke's a problem. 30 seconds. Donk underhanding the flash. Long player's already getting tagged. JDC is dead, but Prosis could still hold it on his own. The second player's yet to come out, and Tapsons rotates fast. Still, Zontic strikes at the right time. 20 seconds. Bomb gets dropped over towards long, and it is Tapson to get a 3-piece to tie this game at 11.
Oh my God.
This comeback's real.
Yeah, it's very real. It's very real. They're going to need every little bit, though. But yeah, as you mentioned, Tapson once again, stuffing bridge by himself. Chopper's not getting anything. Opening kills. This is like a very messy attack at a Spirit. Missed nades into Donk. I think self-flashing and running through his smoke and dying into the main split being forced. These last couple rounds, not the best looks at a Spirit in terms of ideas. Donk may be on 27 kills, but the quality of the T side has definitely dropped off a bit.
They sense that the opening might be middle, right? Maybe it's not Chopper who should be going for this fight against Tapson. Maybe it's Donk to pick up the reins. Maybe that's the solution after this massive dry spell. Magic's just straight up winning the fight to JDC, and Prosis wants the trade frag. He's got the advantage in the gun, but Magic's could just fall back, and that'll leave Big at a disadvantage.
Yeah, massive. No op on this line.
So they get closer. Mac 10. Searson. Here it is. Tapson no longer in middle, having to go help out on B. And the 1 round Tapson's not there. Spirit punctured through.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Crimbo's crack spotting that setup is obviously a little bit weird, right? because Crimbo is actively spotting camera with a smoke out with his teammate in perfect view. So it doesn't actually do anything. You know, if he had a gun out, then he could have stopped them by force and took their attention. But instead, there was an overlap of players, both useless to actually stop camera.
Is looking to hang on. Money's still very good, though, of course, for Big after this streak, so the save doesn't mean too much. A gap in mid for the first time of this CT side. And this A site just can't hold.
Look at the setup. It's what is it? What is the point, you know?
Crimbo knows it. All that comeback, and you haven't even secured OT, so we said we wanted to see a fight. We definitely got one. Big definitely made Spirit sweat. You could see their frustrations mounting, but there's that second one to get the 12th. Potential is what we wanted from the new all-German Big.
God.
They could still potentially throw this to OT. They've got one pinned in here. Shiro's gonna get the flash. Zontix peeks out. And Shiro catches him on the fallback. No escape. Relentless.
And they got so much time to wait.
They wait down to the final moments of this half, but they could very well just close it out in the comfortable 5v3. Magic's gonna take that bomb to go add it to the A site. It is calling for something huge here from Tabson. Process to peek into the Opper. Donk up close will catch him. Now they're stranded in A, but does the follow through still come out? That kill starts to take Tabson off the A play. Spirit and Chopper, having everybody grouped up outside of it, has done a great job of keeping the defense split. And what a heartbreaking situation we may have on our hands.
Bomb's actually coming back to A. No, okay, now they got to continue. Tabson, one last chance here.
Final attempt.
Oh, spotted.
Trying to fight it. Magic's instant headshot and JDC an 18 health 1v4. This entire comeback felt so real. The B-side defense of JDC and Process, a marked improvement from the start of the year, has to be said. And Tabson at critical times was doing a great job of holding off on the splits from middle. Team Spirit's T side has left a lot to be desired.
That boom that they won, like I don't know about real weakness here on Vertigo.
And also, so many more reps to improve on. That's the problem. You start, look what happened with 9, the Polish core, and Ancient, right? You start picking it against them long enough, they know what they need to practice. You're giving them real official reps. If there was a weakness, it may not be forever. But we'll find out if it's still there enough for Big to exploit on the run to London. Crimbo, nice tap. Good trade out of Donk. B split completely wide for the taking because that A stack out of Big is going to net them nothing. Retakes on. No kit. They've got a double flash and a frag grenade to make it happen if they even have a chance.
No player here at all. And Crimbo was pretty, pulled forward. So 4v4 retake is, hey, could be worse. Oh, but that smoke is so plump. They're going to have to go into emergency mode here.
Well, desperate time calls for desperate measures. Jumping through with the flashbang. It's good enough to unravel the forward green setup. So 2v2. Zontix, though, around from Tetris. Him and Chopper to seal those P250 kills. Listen, 5-7 can do some crazy stuff, but you can never get mad about the P250 kills because it's not as broken.
No, that was earned.
The P250 is the gentleman's pistol. He's not trying to abuse any advantage.
It doesn't one-shot it. There used to be a small range where P250s one-shot. Do you remember that?
And they got rid of it.
Yeah.
And yet the 5.7 still has it.
And now everyone respects the P250. Why can't we do the same for the 5.7? We just want everyone to respect it. That's all.
I don't think that's asking too much. There are definitely crazier demands out there at the moment.
Tech9, you're next. Don't think we forgot about you.
Very stagnant big defense, the 3 players here. Nade might come in a little too soon. We'll see if Tapson pulls it.
Yeah, how far is that going? Too far.
Yeah. Lands top ram, no issue. But we do have Process posted on top of Climb Up, just playing behind the pillar here. Yeah, nice. Waiting for the sandbags peak, but Chopper's double kill off short side. That's what's going to open the bomb plant for Magix with no sweat. Or, excuse me, JDC through smoke on the approach will find him. Barely any time left for the plant to go down, but Chopper will stick it. And we've got a 3v3 in the post plant.
That was absolutely the Connor curse if I've ever heard it.
Nice intuition from JDC to claw one back. Searson just waiting for the short peek out of Chopper. If he tries it again, Donk in the corner, jiggling, sees the barrel, hits the headshot, took one back in return, but it's 2 clean kills and a third between the dynamic duo of Spirit, Donk and Zontix to seal this one, and the T side not stopping at all.
Man, that was, and we saw Big when they played versus Gamer Legion. They had some great utility. We're actually up on Big Vertigo because of their last game with JDC as well. And they showed some amazing utility kind of throughout their entire CT side. So we're going to look for some more of those grenades because those timings were, I think, what caught our attention. On top of like Tabson having a good day, the team just playing pretty well. And I think Crimbo had a massive clutch that game too. It was at 1v3 with an MP9 of all guns. When did the CZ come out in real life?
That is a crazy thing to ask me, Launders.
What update, Connor?
Oh, what update? I thought you...
No, I didn't mean in real life.
Oh, okay. Let's look at its manufacturing date.
And like when it came out...
Well, funnily enough, was designed in 1975.
Oh, okay, so they could...
We should have figured that one out.
Remember it. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was 18, but... So, yeah, they wouldn't have had an automatic pistol.
Yeah, designed in 75 and produced from 76 onwards. Created by Cheska Zabrajovka, hence the CZ.
That's my alias.
Name on the weekends. See if it does anything.
Nowhere to
Just
stand.
burns
It's too
alive.
hot.
Yeah, no chance. Chopper getting some easy openings between that A site last round, B site this time.
Look how sick those mollies there. There was actually like a secret path around them. like secretly, they mollied the entire site all the way to quad, except if you ran around the perimeter, you could just actually have no problem at all. Take no damage. This could be nice.
Hero.
Uh-oh. Searson's like, anything for this op.
He'll yoink that one. Chopper going to try to go reclaim it all. Pretty important this
hard
op.
shot, Searson.
Keeps his head down. Very nice. He's going to come out at a weird angle and he's going to get him.
Making it so sketchy right now. Or he baits his teammate. Oh.
Can't pick it back up. Chopper, that was devilish. Will he grab it?
Get it?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Very nicely done. 6-0 start for Chopper. Making that MAC-10 sing all across the map. But yeah, the secret pathway behind it that Launders is talking about. Look at that. All the way around the shelf. Just enough room for them to keep fighting.
And it's still
that's
Molly's
not
quad
perfection.
completely. Yeah.
That's a team ready for the major.
Yeah. No kidding. And Crimbo technically found it. He was just totally blind the entire time. Oh wow, GG this round.
Beautiful. And a gun round. This is not the pistols of the round prior. This is the full-fledged big down to a 3v5 in the opening 10 seconds.
That's crazy. Countered fully.
No rush for the rest of the round from Spirit to kind of get this one over the line. Don't want to throw away the advantage. What they'll have left to deal with is just Searson back quad. But a free shot on Zontix as he creeps out.
That's something nice.
Oh, there it goes, though. The rotator potentially, and tabseN dies out. So now mid control could go the way of Magic's, but we've just got two separate defenders. It's going to take something lights out from either of the two. Oh, and Chopper swings with an op like it's nothing.
Not even his gun.
What is this confidence?
Let me enter with this op right now. Where the bomb will just eventually get picked back up. Searson's like, I just don't understand. There are ghosts in the wall. Where should I go? Oh, we're bomb inspect animation wasted.
I entirely forget we can still inspect grenades and the bomb. I don't even think to do it personally.
Oh, yeah? Oh, man, I do it just because, like, yeah, I forget and then I just do it. I just press the buttons. I'd be mashing buttons. I saw a Molotov skin leak. Was that a meme? I don't know what's bait anymore.
I don't look on the internet. I can't do it. Can't get my hopes up.
Saw it on XApp, but not sure if it's real. The problem with the nades and stuff is just they gotta be careful, especially with, like, the smokes and flashes. Like,
we need to know
seeing which one it is in the air is like massive.
Yes.
It's like the bomb wires need to be clearer colors, like you pointed out, and like that stuff needs to be clear. Chopper?
Yeah, big to be proud of. It is just an excellent recovery out of Spirit. And a 7-0 start to this T side.
Showing us again, there are levels.
Oh, but this leaves us with more questions than answers, right? Like, Big, is their Vertigo consistent enough to say that Spirits is truly improved? I like the calls we've been getting out of this. You know, what if Spirit goes into the major and Vertigo is actually much better? What if they've significantly improved on it?
Right.
This is supposed to be their
But we haven't even got to their CT side, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
That was the side that there may have been an issue. Yeah, like
this Vertigo game could leave us with more questions than answers. And Donk is just doing what he does, right? On the T side, he's going to tear you apart. 2 kills on ramp, clearing out both Prosis and Searson, and leaving Big in another
horrible CT side where, like, Donk is useless is Spirit getting 5 rounds in total and Donk having a 0.88 rating. That's the whole reason that we're really scared about Spirit's Vertigo. So I'll have to take a loss or 2 more probably to get confirmation.
Nice push.
But it is true that people are, like, taking it to them. They're picking it versus them.
They're desperate for a weakness.
Yeah.
And Zontix, this timing is so's. And Crimbo gave up maybe a little too much, unless... oh, this could get weird.
They would just walk over his head, though, right?
You'd assume. And
They're running underneath him.
Yeah, Crimbo's going to go running for the mid peak instead, which means JDC. Oh, he gets the kill. Fake plant. Shiro, fake plant. They need the frags. There's no other option.
Oh, they got the kills.
They pull them in instead.
It worked. Oh my god, it worked. They had to get off the bomb as well, and they both had to shoot to get those kills. There was no plan. It actually worked.
Oh wow.
Remember when Shiro did that to Blame F?
Yep, literally that. I was going to bring it up just to say that. The 1v1 that got Blame F out of CT spawn. He did it again. He fakes it.
Like, there are exceptions in this game as to, like, when you do things. And, like, one of the things you're never supposed to do is fake plant when there's less than 4 seconds left. But there are exceptions, and Shiro is really good at finding those moments.
Shiro just thrives in the pressure, huh?
Seriously.
What a decision to make. And obviously, Chopper's got to come through. He's playing excellent CS this map.
I don't even know how you can make that decision with the teammate alive. Like, when you do it and it's just you know exactly what you're getting into.
New tricks. Donk on the Berettas. They get up into the site. He's looking for more, and he got that second kill. tabseN gets splattered. And Chopper, he's coming out of the smoke.
What? Yo!
What are these? 20-4. Playing like he's the star. Searson in the middle. But Zontix is right there too. A second in the smoke. Now Metasport's looking at this game like, oh man, Spirit. You know, if there was one more upset to maybe make their run seem a little more winnable, it would have been big eliminating Spirit. Instead, Donk's coming for you, Swedes. Seemingly. 10 rounds to prove us wrong here, Big.
I don't really know what the problem is with Donk playing this half. I've watched him all the way since the academy, and he played B. Like, his literally spot hasn't changed. He's played B Vertigo. He swings just like every other site. He swings every round. He takes every fight. And technically, that's not off meta for what B players are doing. I think Shush is probably the best anchor right now in terms of like all the perfect protocols. Donk just goes a little wider, but it seems to like fit his playstyle perfectly right now. That's a bad molly.
Not the time to be making mistakes here, Big.
Yep. No kidding. Not at 45 seconds on what could be your last round.
Non-existent margin of error.
Yeah, and moving into a close setup on B is so powerful late round. Like, it's so powerful when you can't molly.
2 players ramp at 30 seconds, but bomb's still B. It's working.
Whoa.
It's working.
Oh, okay.
Magix is pulled out of the B site.
Interesting.
Donk is overstacked A, but the thing is, go back to Anubis, right? The retakes from Spirit were also one of their fortes so far this series. Everybody's here. 5 players on A at the 15-second mark. You've been outdone by Tabson.
They're like,
The
oh,
retake
crap.
is demanded of them.
But they used all their utility. They don't have any retake utility. They can't even go for it.
They save, and it's off. Well
They
called.
thought they were stopping the exec. You know, they really committed to it because they didn't think it was a fake. That was a pretty nice fake. That was kind of hard
Beautiful.
to figure out. And yeah,
I'm just curious as to why it got all 5 players over there. So they hadn't even seen a single person before Magix was in, right? Like, usually you get that construction float. Maybe that's the last player to come over. But no, they went all in Spirit, and it's going to cost them.
Terrorists win.
Remember where I put them down.
Man.
And that's when you really feel like a subhuman.
Oh,
like, I can't even find something. What am I?
Right.
God.
Yeah, that's tough. And then you like step on them like in the movies. And then...
Exactly. Oh, my glasses. First world problems. Process tries to chase the fallback. Chopper gets into the site. All's good. See if Shiro's going to be the end all. No, sir. Not without a head.
That shot.
Very clean one from Process, but the trade's good. Zontic's here looking for more. Flash makes it a little awkward, but the trade train goes back and forth, and Chopper keeps hanging on to the short side. Magix rotates already in place. He'll spot Searson, but JDC firing from the site too. Chopper pulled this off in the pistol.
What?
He's gonna do it again. Comes out while JDC's busy. What? A double kill from Chopper. 24 kills.
You can
3
just
on
run
the
through
site.
the smoke.
He can do what he damn well pleases.
This is Glaive level from Chopper. Did he used to call for big or something? What's going on?
Fantastic individual level from the IGL.